So I wanted to actually check out a newish game today that's been in development by one of my friends, Redstone 4D, except the end of the Redstone doesn't have an E, so it's just Redstone 4D. And it's called Carbrix, and I've played it a little bit. They've recently had a decent update, so like they added multiplayer and stuff, and I haven't played it since then. But I do know a little bit, and I'm gonna try and see what I can do with it because I checked it out, made sure it worked and stuff. But like I haven't done that much with it, and it's kind of a Trailmaker's like kind of scrap mechanic like, but it's all about building vehicles and stuff. Okay, so I don't know how. Okay, so I can just play stuff in the air. That didn't used to be a feature in the last version I played because it was just like a little bit bugged, and that's fine. Okay, cabin block. This is a cool game. A small wheel with lower friction than a normal wheel. This doesn't seem like a wheel. It certainly doesn't seem like a wheel. Okay, so right click is delete. Let's just start out by making a basic car. I say and then put like the biggest wheels that I've ever seen on a car on it. Okay. And then if I ooh, that is a bit of a glitch. It's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to stop me from doing that, but it didn't seem to. We're gonna check steering on both of these, and then build and get in it. So left, right, seems to be fairly functional. Oh, it's a pretty good ramp. Ooh, apparently there's damage. This is interesting. Okay, try and stop. Okay, what are these buttons over here doing? Can I make the back wheels also steer? If I do steering and inverted? I can. That's cool. Sometimes it'll have like weird physics interactions in games, where it'll just try and like crab walk, but this seems to be doing great. Okay, so I did flip. Uh, no, not that. I kind of think that that should just press it up against it and not just choose not to do it because it's too far away. Because like I want to put it in build mode right there, and I don't want to have to like move to be able to put it in build mode. But overall, not bad. What is the inventory button? Oh, it's R. Okay. So we have bearings. That's cool. Input block. I think this is like the part of the logic system. Directional input block. Okay. Joint. Once placed, all blocks placed on the bearing will rotate with it. Is that... Yeah, that's the same as this. Okay. And we have a gyro. We have a collector used to collect rock rods. Okay. Pop-up lights. And then we have the thrusters. So I kind of want to make some sort kind of jet thing, but I don't think this game has aerodynamics yet. So we're going to be a little bit heavily reliant on thrusters. Let's just get a nice base down. Um, build that out, build that out. Oh, interesting. C is the paint button. And you can't paint seats. Okay. Well, let's paint it a nice shade of blue then. Let's put a thruster, thunder thruster. is used to move a vehicle based on direction. Which is better, though? I'm gonna do the Thunder one, because that just seems like it would be higher force. Okay. And then, how do I rotate? Hmm. Let me, let me check the settings. Controls. Fly up, fly down, yep. Drive mode F. Oh, you have the slots. Rotate is Q. Okay. Kind of like Scrap Mechanic. Okay, so then I have to X to change which way I'm rotating it. Yep, that works out. And then what I think I need is not that. I think I need to delete these and grab some of the input blocks that we saw, because in this game you need to hook up blocks to inputs, because like I can't just control this like I can in Trailmakers from the seat. But what I can do is I can grab these. Which way's forwards? So what I can do here is place that down. Which way is that going? Okay, so that's pointing up. What happens if I place that here? Okay, so it's the... I need to rotate it that way, and then bind that to space. Toggle mode? No. No, we don't need to toggle it. And then we can do that to these two, too. Bind both of those to space. Okay. And then when I hit space, we go. What I need now is to incorporate some gyros. Okay. Oh, did not expect me to not have momentum there. So I have to build it up. And then I know that they have these little gyros. Or grios. It's kind of funny. Little name change there. And then I can, that is spinning that way. I wanna rotate that. Oops, that's not the right one. Need a standard block. So I need to Q. I need to X, Q. Okay, so then that's rotating like that. And I think I have to have an opposing one on the other side. So I have to X, X, X. Okay. And then that's going that way. And then I take out these, add input blocks. Which way is that facing? It's the right way. So then this will be on pitch back because this gyro is going like this. And this will be similarly on pitch forward. And then these don't need to be on 10 speed. We can set it to, let's do 5. 5. Build that, and then, okay, so that is really fast. So I'm going to reset that. Okay, I set each to 2. That seems to be doing better. So now we can kind of choose where we're flying. Okay. Although right now we can't steer, so I want to add... Oh, that was the wrong button. I wanted to press B. I want to add 2 more gyros. one for turning that way, and then one for turning that way, and then I can add inputs for them, um, right there and there, and this one rotates us right, so this one's going to be right, so D, and this one rotates us left, so it's going to be that, and then getting that. Forgot to lower the strength of the gyros. No, no space available for vehicle. I'm going to set these to also. Okay. I have left, I have right, I have pulling up, which I now need to increase the strength. Oh, that's not supposed to happen. This game is very much in beta, so I fully anticipate some errors. I want to make this a little bit faster, and this a decent bit faster. Okay, so then I have a little missile that I can control and go anywhere with. What I don't have is roll. I should probably add roll. Because, like, while I can do everything with two controls, like with two control surfaces, it's not as good to. Okay, so I can go over here. The thrusters almost seem to redirect your momentum. Either that or they just have really quick acceleration. But it seems really good. So I can fly over here. I can fly through here. Okay. And now, ooh, okay. So I broke it, and then, okay, if I do that, it's just auto-repaired. Let's paint this all this color. Or rather, how do I check colors? Q? That's R. Q. Let's do the gray for all of it. Okay. And then what else do I need? I need roll, which means uncolor, and it means that I need this to be like that, and like that. And then I need an input block going into... Where is that going into? That's going down. That's going into the correct one. If I float through here, we can see the arrows going in. And I want this one to be D, and I want this one to be A. And I'm going to rebind these to Q and E. So we have that. And then, oh, that is way too fast of gyro, because I forgot they start out at 10, but I have right, I have left, I have Q and E, and then I have up and down. Okay, so let's fix the problem of these being too strong. And this one. Okay, so then left and right, still a little bit too strong. Let's do... It has, like, not a lot of mass to rotate around because it is that axis, so let's try two. Okay. Left, right, okay. So then we have up, and I can go over here. The up does seem a little... Oh, I lost pieces. The up seems a little bit strong. So does the left and right. Okay. Build that up there. Um, these I'm gonna roll push down to 1, and then the up and down I'm gonna make let's try 2. 2 seems good. Oh, 2 is what I had it on when it wouldn't pitch up. So let's try 3. Okay. Okay. So I can fly over here now. It's decently apparent that we don't have drag. Oh, so repairing like that does not. I have to, yeah. So I can kind of just hover here, and I can go. Okay, that seems to work out. So I think it's time to not rotate, to get this in the builder again, and then see what we can do in terms of decoration. X, dot, 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 there. Okay, okay. So we have this little pod thing that we can fly around. And the weight of the top of it is kind of giving it artificial pitch up a little bit, more than before. So it's kind of like artificial lift, but not really, because it's just weight. So it's not gonna level out to the speed or to direction. But this is definitely working. Okay. I can pull up, I can turn left. Okay. There's definitely some cool stuff you can do in this game. I think that's gonna wrap it up for here, but if you like the look of the game, you can wishlist it if you want to. I think it has an open playtest right now, so on Steam and look for it. It's called Carbrix, Carbrix, and it's pretty fun for a game in beta. There are definitely some like undesired features, but like given what this game is, and it's been in development for like 2 years max, basically, maybe 3, I think it's pretty decent. And I think that it's a cool system for it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching. Uh, Thank you again for 1,000 subscribers, and see ya.